Hello, collective. All right, this is Divinely Guided and Chosen Star Seed Spiritually 777. Okay, I started the video seeing like we got a lot of artificial intelligence. So, and when it's a challenge on all things for reasons, one day I guess I will know. You know, when a person know you and this is person, place, and thing, and this could be a collective, masculine or female, and therefore, there's some things it's like somebody know more about you than yourself, or it's the opposite. Either the person know about the other that's watching, so we see each other at the same time. That resonates. All right. Okay, so today will be the clues conspiracy of the game, and also I'm going to use some of the some things this morning, early this morning. So some things that was on my mind, wrote it down on these cards. So it's a lot. No, we're in Gemini. Gemini is the zodiac sign, which that is of your chart, and it could be your natal chart. Can be as also different things, degrees, and planets, and all things of astrology, and hidden things. It is subconscious to conscious. So that we're talking about stars and aligns. Okay, from the stars, star system, heavens, earth, we're all together, all in. If that resonate in what it is to me, it is all connection. So it's a lot. So that's why spiritual is all. 777 is gonna give you the 21. They're gonna give you the world. I mean to see it all. Okay. All right. So the first thing I started today, I always give thanks to the ancestors and star system, things before that you don't understand, and you always give that information. Always give out thanks and be thankful for what you do. So here we go again. Guardians of the four corners, Mother in the earth, Father in the sky, angels, ancestors, sacred ones, I call on you and welcome here and now. I set the intention that whatever is gained from the lessons learned from this tool will be dedicated to the growth of all beings in all places. All beings, AI. It's like, I say flash cops. Flash cops, it's like, I see you, I see you. They give you some Friday. Today is Friday. See, everything's in order. All right. Now, so in this particular, now understanding about this game, it has a lot to do with a plot. It also has traps, clues, and it's a supply distribute, right? And also it has all the information that's going to give you a conspiracy. And this particular one is a team, so it's like those Google. What they call them? It is the goggles. All right, if you can see that. So to me, it's like a log, and it tell you about which is the Scott. Ooh, it's a it is a scout. So scout is going to be as the bodyguard of a log. So that's going to give you the information. Now, this is not in order as a game, as it play as a game, but it's the details and what's hidden. So if someone in this particular person, place, and thing that surround this type of energy of this clue of conspiracy will bring what's around. So this is all open. This is not closed, but this is where directed. Okay, so use the roles, use whatever is in the area where you're at, because this is the whole world, okay? But it's going to tie around certain places around the coast. It's going to be about this coast, okay? So here we go. So now my understanding with this particular, when I pulled this one particular of this card, so this card has to do with a conspiracy ring leader. Okay, so all right, see if you can see that. So it says here, put some glasses since and a couple, I think a year ago, that everybody was putting on the glasses so everybody can see, so you can see. I see you, you see me, I see you. All right. It is the goal was carried out of a murder. Okay, plot that takes place in a specific. Okay, specific. Okay. All right. Pay attention. And that is location with a specific weapon. Okay? In case you don't carry out the plot, try to murder Mr. Curl by setting off traps around the resort. Now we're talking about resort, we're talking about around the coast. Coast gonna have to do with the sand, right? Sand is gonna be around the hole. So if that's not in this area around America, South America, or wherever the coast is, all over the world, and what resonates from that. So this particular one is the lifeguard post. It's gonna give you the information, right? So that's like what's around that. As some type is of a resort that some places have done vacation places and places in the area, and this may tie to something. If that resonate, okay, it connects. Connects has something to do with aspect. Also can be something that it is contributes to what's really going on in this particular of this reading and this video that I'm giving out. Also, it has this here. It's a no. It says no clue. No clue. It's no clue found, but it has the rope. You know what a rope is? It's tied to something. This can be tied to connection to people, person, place, and thing. That's gonna give you that. You know, anything is tied to something that it is has to be some connection with the family, friends, or community. It could be something. There's something tied to it. So to me, it trapped with something here. The trap that's with this particular of this supply. Excuse me. This is the supply right here. Excuse me. The rope is supply. And this ties to this trap. And a trap has to do with a all, it's all, and it's spill, right? Okay? Now pay attention. It has a hazards in here. Okay? And it's some type of oil barrel. Okay? Alright, that. So it's my understanding for the coast that I on the it's like the see? Exactly. Somebody want to marry somebody. Somebody want to murder somebody. And I got two things, marrying. And so if that got to do with marrying somebody and somebody murdered somebody, and here it is. It's like, murder she wrote, and it got something to do with marrying somebody too, okay? So that's the coast. So the coast is going to be Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Virginia, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida. And also Arkansas, Delaware, Kentucky, Maryland, and District of Columbia. So that ties to this. Okay? Now, so I already got AI information in here. It's the being artist, intelligent, and got the goggles in here, see? Now, and this one in here, I had some of the artists, I got E40 in there. E40 has to do with his drink. Drink has to do with splurging. That has something to do with that purple drink and an orange drink if that resonates with somebody. Somebody can like to drink it. You know, like I said, it's a lot of things I haven't, so I haven't checked out the liquor of that. But I do know that this is his line. So somebody likes the type of drink that he makes, okay? If that resonates with somebody, okay? So anything that's connected, if that makes sense, okay? So now different things on here, and the things I pulled out today was the twins, right? The movie Twins. The twins is called, it's Gemini. It's a movie. It's with Will Smith, okay? So if that is a movie that ties to this connection to this conspiracy ringleader, and this to me is about Gemini. Okay, this is the time of it's the zodiac sign, and for the month of June goes from Taurus into the twins. So they let you know. Okay, you got a bull twin. Okay, bully head. Okay, there you go. And these are twins. So also I has the crystals is agate. It's agate with the a gate too. So if that resonates to me, it's the color of agate. And agate gives you some of the information about the agate of that stone and the crystals as well. Now, no, I just wrote it down. Here it is. Okay, so that is it linked to health and balance. It's like a physicians who carry it to help calm the weary. Okay, to have something, a balance of things. When it's like anxiety, it's to keep calm at all times. It's like decisive and create expression, promoting well-being, stunning, and visual. So we're talking about this is like the visual visual communication, if that makes sense. Home, office, or design. That also has to do with shells, that has something to do with pearls. Sometimes if if it's a pearl and some, I think it's on video, on the video, and on the video is a lady. Now she had, that's all she did. Basically, she stayed off the coast, and that the sea in some of the place of lakes, and she would find different type of shells, and she has beautiful pearls. And I mean, you just imagine how much money of distribute that she makes. And she used everything of it. She used the shells and everything. And so all those pearls were so different colors that I never seen. It was beautiful. So if that resonate. Also, it is Gemini is Pearl. Pearl is in the order. I think the last video I had something to do with I believe it was Prince. So we're talking about Gemini, the energy of Gemini. Also is okay. Now I got I believe I had another one. It's split. This particular one is about beguiling and simplicity, and that has to do with a positive and negative. So that means spend time pleasant yourself, or it could be a negative factor. Okay, that could be something that's mixed. And on my understanding, for this ties to everything, has to do with English, French, and Italian, and it is a mixture. It's a positive, and some of it is a deceptive, because it's like it is something that involves more than one. Okay, that means something is a tricky. It's tricks. Okay, so we got tricks and bags. Okay, now it depends on the beguiling of simplicity is the quality of condition of being easy to understand or do, easy or easier to know condition of a fashion of an artiste. Some are not. Patterns, quality, and quantity and guarantee of a 10. It is specified a quality and durable. We offer a 10-year protection. Okay, somebody. Then on here, it was a shadow queen, still shadowing about the copycats, and start at the 50 cents. 50 cents is an artiste. Well, it's an artist. I would say artiste. So to me, it's an artist. Okay, he has his own albums, what we call records. I'm gonna do tapes, and then I'm gonna say CDs, and that would be soundtrack. Okay, if that of different type MPs, and keep it on going on, because that's what we are. We there's so many levels on devils, but just be honest, it's like levels of devils are that separated of things that make a whole. Some people are came from one as coming from the hustle and coming to business. Does that make sense? That makes sense. The hustle was in the streets. The streets came back to white collar. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, tell you about all of us can be great. Does that make sense? Okay, but this particular one of this shadow of a queen is copycats. It's you're a window shopper. You mad at me? I think I know why. There's somebody behind watching you. Okay. It makes it like I say, that's my opinion, but it's other ways, because it's always about somebody shadowing another. You know what I'm saying? Another person is going toward and forward, and that person are not really looking back. They're going forward, but somebody watching behind, either for a reason about this murder that is going on, and the clue in the supply, and the conspiracy ringler, and I call it ringaling as a ling that has connected to these rings. There's some rings, there's a groups, okay? It's more than one, okay? And more than one will be like in three cups can be good things, but also is, in my understanding, negative will be something that's happy to see of rings that is watching another, okay? So there it is. Now, my understanding is that about artificial is intelligent. It means everybody is connected. Depends on, it's different things here, but it ties to something. My understanding, okay, So to me, I got this little the little white. It's like a piece of a game, and there she is. Here's the identity right here. The identity, ID. Then I was talking about shadow copycats and queen, shadow queen. Okay, okay. Let's see. Now the identity that has to do with Chef White. And and it says here, an up and coming chef full of youthful ambitions and fresh ideas. She dreams of as an opening and restaurant of her own, but her plan takes talent and persistence and a lot of embezzled cash. All right. So that is the identity. Okay, so to me, you're gonna figure out on which one. This game is the Hasbro of 2023. Cause that is the Clue Conspiracy. So now, how I tie on into all of this, it's something going on. It's the code. So here we go. So it's about what's around, and to me, it's like a resort. So somebody's coming in and out on that, and it has a trap and got to do with that oil. So there it is. And number six gonna give you a tie of the Gemini. It could be a person that is in June, the date of birth of June. Also gonna give you that sixth house energy, which is gonna give you that work. Work is always about what you do as a work. And now in work, it's like an individual and that is work in their own business, or is someone that's employee that's up under somebody that is a co-executive or something that it is assistant. So to each is one you find it. But my understanding it is that sixth house energy. The energy got to be. It's always this. When it's like a six has something to create, right? But it is Virgin. Virgin is a Virgo, and it is something as a new baby. It's something that creates. Also, give you that type of challenge of the work business, which will be its competition, challenging and challenging, and chaos and a hot mess in certain things. But my understanding with a trap, okay, so you find the roles if it's a masculine or a feminine, it's up to you. But my understanding it is clues of all of the conspiracy that it is the leader. Okay, now, so my understanding, number two is going to give you that the high priest, which will be tarot cards, all right, and high priest would be as a priestess of a goddess, right? Or also it can tell you that is somebody that has more foreknowing, okay, know what's really going on, and that gives all that energy that either is around or she is the identity, and maybe she's the high priest, or it's the other person that's watching. Maybe it's it's a twin that looks just like her, and then you have a copycat of it is artificial intelligence. It's always telly has to do with a cell phone or some type of devices, okay, and it has to do with is the a person is against is like my understanding it has got to do with wealth, okay, and gas has something high, okay, and that is some type of a high priest, and that we're talking about this energy. It's somebody that has money and wealth, and that is in very high places. Okay, if that makes sense. Okay, so now oil spill. Okay, and got something happened with a rope. Somebody did something in that type of the energy. My understanding it could have to do with watery. That can be of the coast. It has something to do with could the energy can tie into with a Pisces. Okay, Pisces or Cancer or Scorpio that may in this tied to this energy of this conspiracy ringler, or my understanding, but it could be her as that type of energy. It could be that Miss Chef White as could be Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Now, also, it has a lot to do with watery. If you pay attention, she's got water in it's the mountains here. To me, it give me a little storm energy. That gives some storm energy. Okay, all right. So they can give you some of the movies that we use on Marvel about that. Okay. Now there is. She's got the here. This is her little what we call these In particular is it's like a piece, right? So this is a piece, all right. So if this is will be if we're doing chess, all right. But this particular is the white one here. To me, she's the queen. Seems like she can go any place she wants to. Okay, if that resonate. Now, let's bring in this oracle card here because it's gonna kind of hide. Either this one, but let me see. I'm gonna bring a secret ancestors in here. I'm probably gonna bring one, one card, and not to bring all of it. And like I said, this is just what I pulled in. Let's see. I want everybody to. Ooh, so I done fell. I said one, not two, but I mean it's all over. Okay, that's about four. Let's see. Mm. Whew. It's four here. I'm just gonna give it. I'm gonna give two. So I'm gonna have 22 as a number here. So to this is 43, 31, and 38. This is here altar of fire, Father God, Father of water, and root of earth. Okay. Ooh. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna. These cards are pretty. 22 is the mastery of a number. Okay. Also gives you the full journey. Okay. That's more of the full card. My understanding with 22 that ties to that. 43 giving you number 7. And this is Father. It's radical truth. So for this particular one, it is good. It's the juju. So you got good and juju, like juju bees. If that is poetic justice with Janet Jackson, that movie. Also, I have Father of Water, Balance and Harmony. Okay, got some balance and harmony. Boom, 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 boom. So got a little bit of that. I've ties everything into everything that I do know. That makes sense. Okay. Also, I have root of earth, expire of action. Okay. So we got two numbers in here. You got two master. Wait, I believe two of them in here. I believe in here. So you got 31. You know what 31 is? Also, it ties to number 3 because it's 1 in there. Also, if you know, it can be 3 plus 1 is 4. 3 times 1. If that makes sense. So my understanding that 38 is 11 as well. So I'm looking as a number. I'm doing a numerology also. So it all, everything, let's see here. So I'm looking at the pictures here. I have an altar of fire and water and earth and radical truth. So to me, radical is a lot of information of influencing, expiring action. So action, balance and harmony, radical truth, and good juju. Now, juju is good juju. It can be bad juju. And if that makes it, it's the same thing as dark and light, conscious and conscious. It could tell you the good things and bad, and could tell you in the heavens and of the astrology, which would be stars and everything aligned. Give you earth, give you some of your sacred ones. Also gonna give you some of your cultures and traditions. So all of this is all ties. All is well. Use the roles, however, it's up to you. Okay, so my understanding that altar of fire is giving you two birds, which will be dove. Also give you the tree, and also it's giving all the information that good juju. So that's the first of the card would be past, present, future, and the main one of this particular one, it has expired to action, and that is number 4. Now, number three, which will be first as the father of water, but it's about balancing that is behind. It is the future. Okay, so that is father of water. Number two would be present. So that's Father God, which is radical of truth. Okay, that is in the present of all the influences in this world that has to do with that five of that energy, that numberology of that five would be is a lot of how can I say this? Give you of a tarot card, which would give the Hierophant. That has to do with the P words. Has the strong, a positive, and it could be negative. With those P's, it has to do with philosophy, poets. That has a lot to do with and marriages as well. That give you that energy of marriages is around. Okay, also with that of the past of the altar of fire give you some of your sacred ones. It can also give you that fire of a ring, give you some of that, could be of a whole 12 of a grand, that give you some of that energy, which will give you that phoenix arising, which would be that Sagittarius energy, and that is of that 12 also, which would be a ninth house, matter of fact, of this now. And this is the ninth house within Sagittarius. So, but with that, it is it's been burnt. It's got rings, and that means that burnt has been clean of a slate. So that means burning ashes of the phoenix arising of a ring of a past for a long time of sacred ones. So that gives you that energy. And I said phoenix rising, going to give those three. Give you a little Egypt going on in here, okay? All right. So that's like I said, mastery of that. These are strong numbers here. But it's a fool's journey, okay? And it comes back around with that father water behind. So to me, if somebody is behind, okay, that future end, however, is the balance of harmony. So give you that energy, okay. So now we on the root of earth. Look, the doors that come in and out. That will give you the doors. Doors gonna give you a plan of what is the plan. All right, that is family, friends, and community. That would be that surrounds it. Okay, inspired action. Okay, give you the flower, give you all the information. Could be new, it could be manifestations of all things. But 3 and 8 has to do with which your Empress energy. Also give you the Leo, and Leo will give you a King and Empress energy. Give you the 3 and 8 will give you 11 justice. Justice will give you either a karmic justice or justified. Okay, so that is that. An eighth house could be eighth house. Also, it can be tied into a Leo that has the energy of that would be August, right? Give you can give you the three house will give you the communication, which is Mercury planet. That is the third house as well. Eighth house will give you a little bit, which will give you a little I call it Scorpio stings of the Pluto energy could be tied in there to this whole clue of this clues of conspiracy, if that makes sense. All right, so now I'm giving those cards there. I'm not going to read all of them of the ties. I may bring one or two, but the point of it is bringing back what's going on. It's a whole lot going on here with conspiracy and clues and traps and all kind of things. But the ancestors are always going to give you to help you out what's really going on in the energy. That's what we're bringing today, which is again about the secrets of the ancestors of oracle cards. So there. Now the BuzzFeed Buzz gonna give you all everything gonna tie together, and then we bring it out, see what's coming on this clue. I'm trying to do this in 1 hour. Okay. So sometimes when I do, basically before I start a video, I decide that it's easy to pull them yourself before doing on the camera while you're doing the recording on this video. But you want to understand that sometimes it takes a lot to try to do everything on the video. So you want to make sure that nobody You know, it's like, okay, she forcing. No, it's not that. It's just the energy. It's always bringing energy. And energy is person, place, and things, connect all things. Does that make sense? Okay. But sometimes, like, what's energy? I'm like, okay, find out. It's like, study. And then when you do, it's like a business. Anything you it's got to do with a person, okay? And decide they're tired to do something and they want to do something, or tied to something they decided, whatever they select. If that makes sense. And then they do their part. It's always about you, the individual. Okay, this identity has to do with Chef Wright anyway, right? Now, what's going on? Okay, let's get it on. It's about, to me, understanding has to do with she's youthful. That's one thing. And she got fresh ideas and dreams. And dreams got to do with that Piscean energy. This we're talking about dancers and dreams, okay? And plus that she has her own a restaurant of her own. You know, it's when she got her own, got that Neo energy going on in here. I said earlier it was Neo has to do with the Matrix. So this is all ties into what's really going on. And it's about her plan, takes, and talent and persistence. That's a person that she's constantly is going to take her biz, B-I-Z, buzz. A lot of the embezzlement of cash. Somebody embezzling something. Somebody is on a bunch of lot. So let's go ahead and let's see on this particular this card. It has to do with colors. Colors gonna bring in there. We got so many colors in here. Look at that. There's a lot of color cards. Got purple, blue, yellow, and blue. It's these colors giving you all the information. You got some Father Waters on the seat, on the crown. And you got the Father one in here. And Radical Truth is here. To me, got 8-ball energy coming on in here. 8-ball energy that give you that 8-ball. That is in the rap. He's rappers. I guess it's the title of it. 8-ball. Give you all that truth. Okay. You know, it's got a lot going on with that. And 8-ball has to do with what? Somebody's play as far as playing 8-ball, playing what we call shooting, what we call that give it that energy. I'll get in a minute that it is. Now, you know, a person that play that as far as now this one tell you about this of communication and Mercury. When you're doing, you're tying your thoughts and everything. Community is something in between of that. It's something tied or tapped in, and it causes problems in your artificial of your computer of your head. So give that information a cautious records. Maybe someone is tied in or trying to replace you or to remove you of a disco devil, and give you a little wonder going on here. Wonder Woman on that video, go and think that's a particular one. It's somebody about your psychic. Still about your psychics and your computer of your own brain. Okay, let's get this one here. Got to do with that rainbow. Ooh, it's the rainbow. So to me, there's one. It's the confetti rainbow. Okay, you got two. You got clouds. Clouds represent a reflection, and the colors, like I said, the colors is going to give you that rainbow body, give you that little chi, that tiger energy, give you a little bit of subconscious and conscious energy. Okay, all right. So to me, it's like hidden things, subconscious, twilight zone. Okay, but giving you a rainbow. The rainbow has a lot to do with certain things. It's scriptures and scriptures, and that was things that is the Bible that ties into that. Because I'm doing spiritual, it's all spiritual. Everything starts somewhere. So there it is. Got a confetti rainbow. It's the all colors in, all over. Okay, so that's one card for that, and that is the color card. And this one here, we're gonna do one which is gonna give the animals. Okay. So animals is going to give the next one. Bring in about Mischief White. So, you know, my understanding here, somebody did something. It's a embezzlement of cash. And it gives you a lot of stuff that is, instead of folds and coins now, and then it's we all into different virtue of game now. Virtue got the virtue has to do with money, if that resonates. So let's bring it in. Oh, there it is. I got baboon here. Okay, gonna give you that energy. Okay, so they're gonna give you a baboon. That is got to do with computer. Okay. All right, then here come. Let's go with this one here. This one here is an environment. Okay, so we try to see what's the identity of all of this, right? And understand with the clue and the supply. All right, a lot of embezzlement of talent and persistence. You're a force. Now there's some like Christmas trees. The forest is the forest. There's a lot of forests all over the world, so they different type of forests. They may have some type of environment with all of this. Okay, let's see. Now we're gonna go with nostalgia. These are the cards here. Okay. Alright. Calm down, calm down. Calm down. That's what it is. Calm down and calm. CALM. A gate. Maybe that needs to resonate to somebody. Alright. Maybe somebody need to come down of that number of towers. They need to come down. Number 16. Okay. I'm stuck flipping. Uh-oh. We got some mixtapes going on in here. Nostalgia. Okay. They got some of that gamma. Got some gamma energy here. And also it has to do with tapes. To me, it has probably a feminine energy here. Also give you that tapes from a long time ago. Tapes was running at the time. Everybody had the what they call it, the earphones and tape recorders that used to be on my pocket. That was a time of 1980s and 70s as well. So there it is. So okay. Now, so all of this, the secret of this, it's a lot of information here. So now let's get on in here. Now we on here. We got that purple passion going on in here. Purple passion, giving that energy. Also, we're giving you tapes in 1980s and 70s and the music. Okay, at that time it would have been 70s and 80s. Okay. All right. I think I was gonna bring that wisdom. We'll see. I think I got a lot of things here that's given out that ties this energy. Okay. So that means person, place, and thing. All right. Also, it says the greatest gift that one can give to another is to reveal oneself. Giving you a little of, which will give you that Gemini, which is the lovers that ties to this energy. Number 6. All right. Somebody's like, to me, it's copycat, shadow queen. All this is hot tied with artificial intelligence. And it's, to me, my understanding is trying to be something that ain't. And it has embezzlement. Okay, that has to do with something that's doing as a plot. And also it has something to do with something as a virtue gain, virtue with money. It's how they go from cash to cash, transferring of exchange, if that makes sense. And this is tied with Miss Schiff White. Okay, she's on here on this game. Okay, now, so let's get on here. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about these oracle cards of the Buzz feed, because it's gonna give you that information. We're gonna have that rainbow energy. Okay. And these are new cards. To be honest, these new. I'm just started, and I read it, but I always, when I'm doing my when I'm place the cards, I always use my intelligence, if that makes sense, before I use everybody. Okay. So particular, this is rainbow. Okay, so that means number one card, it says a choice of selection of option. Now, my understanding is if somebody is going to be as a news, as a person that's on here at the weather or whatever they doing, Channel 4 or Channel 8 or Channel 11 or whatever, 9 out of 10 they scripted to have something to be in front so you can't see behind it, right? Then I would be acting like them, but as a person. But I'm being truth, and truth is truth. You're gonna see everything. Everybody don't know all of that until unless somebody is showing you what to read the script. This is my script. This is what I'm showing with my hands, and like I said, these are new decks, and I am. This is who I am. This truth here influencing, and that's what I'm in here bringing about this clue and conspiracy. So it's a choice, selection and option. So this is a choice as a rainbow. Rainbow has to do also my understanding has changed. It's give you the fire, the phoenix rising. Also gonna give you that something that's burnt, that's been transformed. So my understanding that two rainbows give you that rainbow. Also, you can give a whole lot. I got LBGBTU crew. I guess I call it crew. I don't even call it group. I call it cruise, cruise, cruise. If that got something to do with that, my understanding is confetti. It's all over the place, all over. So that means here and there and there. If got some ludrous, I call it Luther Vandross, may have something to do with that. Also, it is about the communication and what's in between of the planet. So in life, something could be something that is caused of the energy ties to aspects and different things as houses that could be in astrology of a Gemini in somebody's sign in a natal chart in the zodiac sign. Maybe that ties into all of this if this resonates to that. And like I said, it has to do with selection and options. So number one is the past, okay? Because this could be a whole year ago. It can be, it ties to all kinds of things. Now let's go into the animals now. So it's a lot, okay? But it's talking about this virtual of artificial intelligence, and it has to do with money, and it has to do with exchange, and this is embezzle cash. Really is. So, let's see. Now I got to do with a baboon. It's okay. Got a baboon. It's adapt, and this is like a come date. It's like a calm date. That means a accommodate. Okay, flexible. So adaptive, accommodate, and flexible. Now be intuition. Okay, so this has got to do with intuition, adapt, and accommodate and flexible. Also, it has that high priest energy, which will give you a tarot card, and that also gonna give you the animal. Let's talk about a baboon. Baboon has to do with a monkey, right? So they got that monkey key. Maybe have a monkey key and has to do with their movies and have the information about monkey key. But monkey has to do ties to number two. Okay, so the next one is environment. Forest. So the next one will be forest. So let's see what that has to do with. Oh, here you go. Oh, partnership. And so it's a partnership. Forest is a partnership that has to number three in teamwork and alliance. So that's going to give you that energy. That's right there, number three. It's tying in the environment. So we already talked about a ring later. It's going to give you the information of what it is, what's going on. So my understanding is partnership, teamwork, and alliance. So to my understanding, it's twin energy going on in here. It's also giving empress energy. We just came back with the flower moon, and all flower moon is going to be what's reflected. Also subconscious. Also going to be and give you the information that is right here. It's going to give you that is communication Gemini. There we go. So when you basically, and you're trying to give out information, someone is trying to stall what's really going on about this particular of this moon. Okay. That moon has a whole lot to do to be seen out here, what's been hidden to bring into light. My understanding, if someone is trying to cause some things that you're trying to, it's because it has to do with your memory. Memory has a lot to do with a lot of thoughts, and thoughts sometimes it can be so much, and something can come against certain things, because some things is something also trying to control the environment, and can be really about your brain. Okay, and it has to do with nostalgia. Also, gonna have neuropathy issues and the things that go on different of the communication of Mercury. And Mercury has a whole lot to do from your thought, from the speech, and blue gonna give you that communication that you brings it out. Okay, maybe becoming purple. Purple comes that energy, father and water, and that means have some type of water traits that within this of this environment of this card that I'm reading, which would be force, and it has to do with exactly partnership. It has to water your energy. And to my understanding, it has to flower. So it has to do with flowers of summer fruits. Fruits has to do with flowers, the same thing as before to become vegetables and different things. It tied that of things that you do, that you put in the ground, manifestation, and things of such. So this, like I said, teamwork and alliance. It is number three. It's tied to all of that. So to me, I understand it can have something to do with partnership. What can be with twins, which would be divine partnerships. Okay, that couples or whatever tied to this energy that has to Gemini. Okay. Now the next one is the mixtapes. And that's gonna give you nostalgia. Okay, you know, nostalgia is like technology, right? So we up here, we have here these cards of these buzz fees going to give you that computer energy, right? That gives you the AI, artificial of intelligence, that we're dealing with 5G. That is the energy that I'm pulling in with that red. That red has to do with power, right? And then we got pink and yellow with the gamma rays, will they give the women. You know, gamma rays gonna give you number nine. Nine gonna give you those energy of that. So we're talking about head. Head is Ram is number one, is Aries, number one of the head. So there's power. There's power here. So you have a, to my understanding, this is a male and feminine energy, right? So let's bring it in here. That ties it right here. Baboon and Miss Monkey Key. These are twins here. So here it is. So this is nostalgia. And with the baboon, okay? Aries, and to my understanding, number nine, Pinky is Gamma, because it's stars, astrology of different things is of line. Feminine and masculine energy. I'm looking at these cards, and technology has to do with answers, and also it has to do with scrappy, like scrappy. They give you some of the scrappy on some of the movies, television of different things that we have on TV. These series, ATL may have something with Scrappy, but Scrappy got to do with Scrapple as a game too as well. And maybe somebody is trying to scramble you like scrambled eggs and trying to put that as an energy of their purple, you know, on that head. You know, if that makes sense. If anybody know about different type of lingo of languages, especially with my the information that ties to all of this. Okay, it's to my understanding, it's chopping wood, if that makes sense. With 8 ball on here. These cards are designed to help you connect you from past, learn from, and how to move forward. When you draw the nostalgia card, keep you in mind feelings you had when you were younger. And it's like a joy of Sunday. And so that and that energy of that particular mixtapes. You know, like I said, everything we do daily, it's always start with the person. You know, are you are medium, the one that speak, which is which is a choice. Choice gonna give you that information that started with the number rainbow. It is the choice, or is it particular of that? Your choices. It's always a choice. Like it. You never know. You never know. Trying to find. Adapting, yeah, and flexible. To me, it's adapt. to these particular one, and my understanding that it has to do with walking on the wild side, and it's an animal kingdom, and it's like happy go lucky, poetic justice with the juju, with the good juju. Juju Beans got Janet Jackson teapot going like Tupac. Teapot. Why I say teapot? Because it's got something to do with a pot. So that may have something to do with the movie too. So there you go. It's Poetic Justice and the Juju Bees. And I give you a little bit of Tupac going on in here. So to me, it has to do with predator. Anything I do with predator, predator has something to do with a hunt. Hunt is who this particular one is. This ram, this Aries, and then predator is the hunt. Okay, it's the hunted or hunter. Everybody is animalistic of anything of who you are, and so the animal could be something that tied into your that connected to your energy with your date of birth, a natal chart, all of that. It ties to all of that. But this particular one is the person that's like the video. You know, like the video game also it has to do with the computer. And also remember, the person that's in the screen is the gun. It's called the gunner. Gunner may have some information with this, the gunner, because whoever's watching behind the TV is the one that has the gun. Okay, understand that. So, giving you reflected of anything affirmative. It could be something to do with the cornel. I said cornel of a time of a dark times of pandemic. Okay, give you that information. It's like to me it's carnal, but it's cornative. It's like what you eat is all the energy, and it goes back into the energy. So what we eat, well, first of all, we it's the earth. What we eat from the earth, from that different type of things. It's like the supply. It's like supply and how is adapt. What we do as a human and what we eat, right? So it goes back. It's like stages of patterns, okay? And they give you some of that information. I think I was said about the patterns and has simplicity. It has to do with quality and quantity and guarantee. To number 10, give you durable of a 10 of protection. So sometimes to give you that 10, they're going to give you that the wheel of fortune number of the tarot cards. Guarantee some protection with it too. Seem like my understanding is 10 and 11. I understand. I seen that a while ago. It was 8 and 11. Roots, it's the root of the earth and expired action. So it always ties in here. It's something is an outcome. Always is outcome. So either embezzle cash, virtual business that they're doing behind of exchange, intelligence, giving it that information, giving you about what's going on. This is about a restaurant, ideas, fresh ideas. And to my understanding of artificial intelligence, it's like I see you, giving you of the glasses for you to see what's really going on behind the scene. It's like left, right, left, right. Then it says right, right, left. So you got somebody that's looking behind the scene, looking at you, and then the person is and from the left looking from the right, and the right is looking at the left. So you got two people. I see you, I see you. So you got two glasses here. So to me, is to understand it has to do with music, artists, and what people will do as writing, as philosophy and poet. It ties together. And here's a clues. Here's a trap. Now my understanding has something to do with oil spill. It has something to do with the coast, and that particular one is tied to all of this. No clue found, because this is the clue. This supply. This is what's tied to all of this embezzlement of cash. Virtue, communication. Virtue gonna give you all embezzlement, and this is what's tied to this particular one. All right. Okay. So this is the clue. So giving you all about talent. So this is behind, and she is looking at all of it. You know, here's this right here. This is on fire right here. You know when the one put their hand up there? And she watching. She watching. She watching. They watching her. She watching them right back. It's like left, right, right, left, right, left. It's it. It's what it is. It's night and day. All right, that makes sense. It's black and white. And there is subconscious to light. And to my understanding, hey, here it is. Let's see. Let me put one more card in here. There's another dark in here. Because to me, it's what it is. It's about the rainbow. It's like something that already have changed. You know, stuff that changed. That is like something is transformed. If that makes sense. Transformer. And this particular, they done watched her. What she doing, and she watching at the same time. I saw you and him walking in the rain, and there's nothing but rain coming on right now. Rain is gonna clean up a lot of perception, and also there's a precipitation of water gonna give you that energy. That's what's going on right now. So somebody is, it was cheap. Somebody young too. You got an orange juice Jones going on here. I think it's orange juice Jones. That's 1980. She was, and she didn't have nothing. Came back with fries. And he said, "Don't mess with that. Don't touch that coat. Don't touch the coat." All right. Let's bring something in here. I got a confidence. There it is. Confidence. I'm 4 and 2. 4 is doors. Doors also can be an emperor. Also can tie to that. And also high priest. Put it together. Number 6 again. Back as number 6. In which we're talking about 6. Gemini energy. A gate energy giving you balance and everything. Also give you 6 and work. Confidence. Because you got to have confidence in order to do anything in this world. I know that. And your confidence is you gotta have a big old, sometimes a big ego. It gonna give you that 8th, which gonna give you that Leo energy. So you need that head. You gonna need that Ram and Aries in order to do anything. So it means confidence. Okay, it's in order. It's in order, and that in order gonna give you some of that. Scrappy's mama. And they say she's crazy, but she's not. She tells it like it is. She brings back about the game and who's the queen and who's the king, baby. She tells it. She says she won't hear nothing else. She won't talk about that. You know, her energy. Scrappy mama. All right. Understanding. There it is. Understanding. It brings back an understanding. And it has to do with beguile. And that is positive and negative. But also give you more. It's like no, I seen it a while ago. Okay, no, wait a minute. I'll make sure I'm doing it right. Understanding. Cause that gonna give you as it can also give you oh, there it is. It's specificity. It's like simplicity and understanding. That's like a quality of condition. Now, if you have different type of your work, whatever you work, and in this understanding, we have different type of gifts, and this value is about the value of another person. It's the confidence and understanding. But sometimes people don't understand, okay, what's really going on. 42 and 43, 6 and 7. That's gonna give you Gemini and Chariot, and which will give you as a tarot card. Also gonna give you Cancer. And maybe sometimes 42 and 43, and it was tied now. For what reason? Because I thought I know I have, and shuffled the cards. So that's the thing, you know, that's what's coming. So that, I'm going to just leave it there. Because my understanding is about, to me, simplicity also remind me of patterns. Patterns has to do with simplicity that someone made so. And if those are patterns, right, different things is patterns. You go one way, it's like the quality and the condition become as quantity, as that makes sense. And then guarantee means money. It's like different orders in order. So order in court. Like, to me, it's like an order. So my understanding. So to me, confidence and understanding is needed. In order all of this, regardless, I'm going here and give all this information. This is for everyone. You can find that. You can find the cards or whatever. To my understanding, it's got Father all in here. And all I'm looking at here is Father, Father, and also water and root and earth and altar and the fire. Root has to do with seed to put it in there. Also is the things that was done, has done in past and to future. They give you all of that information. That means manifestation at this time. Start building your time. It's time to building, all right, to bring in. From whatever the past gonna bring you what you already done anyway. To my understanding, you didn't put things up in order. So there you are. You know, sometimes it's been a whole year, and this particular one has been through so much within a year. And my understanding, you put your root in it, what you put in, it give you a whole year, you can bring it back. However you done that in that past year. So my understanding it is all together. But you know, this trap of this coast, they doing a lot of doing some things on here on the coast now. I mean, right now it's time everybody in the beach now. So, particular one things that happen either past, present, or future or soon that has to do with embezzlement. It has to do with virtue of money of exchange. Okay, and it has to do with this woman and her business. She needs to go check on about her business, her name, identity, and theft. Okay, because somebody is watching what she doing behind the scenes, and also copycat, shadow of a twin. Because somebody is sitting on here, they are copycatting with you what they're doing as a woman. This a queen. This here could be a masculine too. But I'm saying somebody watching behind the scene. It's about the K of the energy. K has strong energy. Okay, K energy, and it's about a window shopping. You mad at me? I think I know why. If a person is constantly doing your business, right, building your whatever your ideas and your create, and whatever you create and whatever you're doing daily, then somebody's watching behind you. Okay, because you don't have time to watch what they doing, but sometimes you can have to stop and say, oh, I'm gonna go back watching who is shadow behind it, me. So they let you know shadow tell you about that, but also give you information on different of the doors. Could be side piece. You be in the back door. Tell you who you're dealing with. Check that on Tyler Perry. Some of those energy going on here for these movies. Okay, tell you about what's going on about this, because you only particular one. I believe he had one that's about the mystery about what was going on hidden and brought it all out. Some of his movies gonna tell you what's really going on. Some of these characters that he used. So I'm saying everything is a fit. So therefore, it gives you some energy. Everything it ties together. What's really going on? Okay, I think that's about it here. To be honest, about your simplicity or your quality and condition, what you're doing. We got a lot of people watching you because you're doing your work, and they watching for a reason. So and then they got to murder. What they got? Murder She Wrote. Got a little Angela in there from 1980s. Give you all the information because she's going to find out what's going on in the whole. She's going to tie it all in. The clues, the supply, trap, and the conspiracy of ringleader. Because there's a ringleader, ring. Give you a little bit of cool game going on. Okay? That ends. Too hot. Okay, I guess y'all get it. Carry out the murder. It's a plot. Location and a weapon. And it's a rope. And the rope is the supply. Watch it. Watch that. So there it is, y'all. I didn't put it all in here, but it's just letting you know it's the energy of a fool's journey, of a past, or could be a year. Also, the mastered it of the full journey. Give you that 43, give me that imprint and energy and empress, and gonna bring a 7, gonna give you a 7. 7 gonna give you the person that control the chariot. 31 and 3 is the empress energy that we got in here, 3 and 4, because father's watching behind her of her water, because that got to do with the energy going into what? We going in Gemini. Communication is communication that's gonna give you what's really going on behind it. Okay, also getting protection, because that's all I see. The root gonna give you 38, which is right now an expired of action, and that is the root. And root is manifestation time. And there it is, the flowers. It means birth, baby, big baby. Okay, so there it is. All right, y'all. That to me about this conspiracy and the guys on the coast. Somebody doing a whole lot going on, y'all. A lot. It's a lot. Okay. Gave you baboon and mistakes. Got to do with a masculine. Gamma wave number 9. Rainbow has been transformed and got to do with environment of the environment. Got juju and a little bit of Tupac energy, Janet Jackson energy about that movie. All of it ties. So right now, so a lot of stuff. So my understanding is that is manifestation, but it also has to do of conspiracy too, because of what you're doing about your work, a number 6 house, and that has to do with you creating. And it's still around this energy because it's about buildings. That's all it's here. Everything that I notice, everything I've been doing on the video, what I've my the stuff that's been hidden in the subconscious is always about building. And when you building, somebody watching. You know, if a person watching you so much, they're not doing their business. So for what reason? That's the question. Why another person is not watching their business? Because then they shadowing you. We got so many copycats going on in here, and therefore it's another room in the stars. But some people are not having the confidence to know that they have enough. Okay, that's the reason why people copycat. That's why they in that window shopping, mad at me, and you know why. You think, and it says, I know. It's like I think I know it. Okay, because we all know it. We got the that information. That's the psychic energy. Give you some of that subconscious. Also, give you that information. Could be some type of water traits and fire that has that fire with that create, and that is emotional. Also, give you some things that is just a psychic at that. So there's a lot of other things going in here, but I'm just saying, you know, when you're dealing with that, you got to try to keep on moving. But the artificial intelligence is like in order of what weaponized things. Some of that geostorm maybe they has connected with that. Ain't gonna like a lot of things I say, but understand what artificial is something that you already put in this work. Then understanding they were all tied together. So can't get mad at something that I put a part to play in everybody in this whole world and wonder why things happen now, because everything is a person, place, and things that ties to all of it. And that is it. Y'all have a wonderful day.